Hey, it's Andre. It's time for another Friday flying update. Extra. So you're looking at some footage from 2017. Ironically enough, I didn't realize, but date-wise, 2015, in January, I put the poor EFX racer into the ice with some frozen fingers, and then I flew the Extra in 2017 for the first time. These are both amazing aircraft. If you ever have your chance to get your hands on one of them, like I guess there's 3 versions now. There's the original racer, there's the Extra with the clip wing, and now there's V2 of the racer, which features the core fused with the improved power system and the original wing, which is, they're so much fun to fly. They're just incredible airplanes to get out with and really wring out some power. I flew this one on 4S 1800s. This one will do 4S 2200s for just a little bit more range and efficiency. Both fantastic airplanes. Really a lot of fun. Good stuff from Durafly. So, into the week. I haven't been flying, and we're about to get nailed with like a huge amount of snow and some really cold temperatures, so I guess it's project time. I haven't flown the bomber with flaps yet, but because the weather is not so good, you'll probably see a build over the weekend. I'm just going to grab some. I picked up some new Adams foam board, which is slightly lighter, cheaper than the Elmer's. Don't know if it's going to be any better, because this airplane tipped in the scales at a fit of pretty hefty weight. Now, the new setup, the parts have arrived, so I am going to be flying off some Emax 2204 2300 kV motors, and I got some 30 amp ESCs. From the photos, these are bang good, cheap, 18 bucks for 4 ESCs, which is a really good deal. No idea how good they are, but if they do the job, fantastic. I picked up a little power PC board, so that'll be fantastic for that whole thing. I got some 6 servos, which came out of the old F-16 that I crashed, so that'll be fantastic for the bomber I'm planning to build with all these parts. So I figure the ESCs are light enough to do a good job, and they'll give me the bandwidth I'm looking for that aircraft. I am planning to use the Adams throughout the whole aircraft, maybe not in the fuse, who knows. And the idea is to make it fly as good as this bomber, but be significantly lighter, because this thing needs the 2 batteries up front for the CG, so I'm really going to be paying attention to how the weight goes. Speaking of projects, I will be doing the module for the Night Radian from J. Bauer Electronics. That's the instructions on how to wire it up. So I popped by Great Hobbies and I picked up the module, the Bluetooth module, which will allow me to modify the channels on the actual receiver for any of the Spectrum radios. I want to leave it in because my theory is flying that aircraft at night, I want safe and I want AS3X to actually assist me. Now I could put in my FR Sky, the S6 with the stabilizer, and pretty well get the same effect, but I'm going to try and fly this aircraft with the module that I have. Thank you, Matt, for that, with my FR Sky radio, and just enjoy it. So this will also let me tweak some other airplanes too in the fleet. So I'll try it out. But 24 bucks Canadian after taxes, yeah, 24.85, and that will allow me to have some fun with some of the stuff. So I will be wiring that guy up and putting it in and going. There's a bunch of other people who are talking about building in their own modules and everything, so that's fantastic. So Flight Fest Ohio 2019 should see a lot of night flying with the Radians. Other orders from Banggood. Servos. Never have enough servos. That's going to be for some projects. Some servo heads. Tommy Armour passed me a couple really cool servos that needed some equipment. And props. I realized when I was going through some of my builds, I was short on 9x6s. I don't know how that happens. And of course, social media, you probably saw that my poor net, the heat module finally gave out, and I think it's a loose connection, so I just ordered a whole new hot end, so I'll put that in and go. So yeah, look for social media for the builds. I've got a couple ideas on what I want to do. I just don't know which build I'm going to do. There's so many projects that I missed doing and didn't fall through, so I'm really going to focus on that. Just take one project and go. And you know, everything from finishing off all those wings. I have a CNC project that I really want to sink my teeth into, but I got to make the time and investment and the money investment to get all that hardware going. But then I can CNC foam board planes like that. So, and a couple builds I'm really excited about. I still have all the motors for like this bomber. I have the DT750 project, and I got 4 EDFs that could use a home, and everything's gonna be based on, you know, winter takeoff and landing scenarios. So yeah, some fun stuff. Podcast this Sunday, RC After Hours. Not 100% sure what we're gonna talk about, but I know Horizon has released some new aircraft that will probably be hot on our topic and dealing with it, and just getting the show rolling again for the 2019 season. Get in there, talk to all the innovators, the movers and shakers. So there you go. If you get flying this weekend, you're doing better than me, because I think we're in the minus 30 ranges and lots of snow. So it's Ontario, it's winter, it's Canada. Have a fantastic weekend. Thanks for watching. Thanks for following. Thank you for subscribing.